You wake up and your phone will not load. You check the Wi-Fi. Nothing. You switch to mobile data. Still nothing. You open WhatsApp. The message does not send. You open Google Maps. The screen is blank. Then you try to buy coffee. Your card gets declined. The cashier tries again. Declined. Then you look around. Everyone is staring at their phones. Nobody knows what is happening. Then the news appears on television. The internet is down worldwide. For 30 days. At first, people panic. No messages, no search, no online banking, no maps, no delivery apps, no emails. But the real problem is not communication. The world did not lose entertainment. It lost coordination. In the first hour, stores become chaotic. Card payments fail. Payment apps fail. Banking apps do not open. People rush to ATMs. Some machines stop working. Others run out of cash. Suddenly, cash becomes more powerful than a bank balance. Then gas stations start filling up. People want fuel before payment systems fail completely. Some stations accept cash. Some close because they cannot track sales. Traffic gets worse. Navigation apps are gone. Ride-sharing apps are gone. Delivery drivers lose their routes. A small traffic jam becomes a city-wide problem. By night, offices start freezing. Emails do not send. Cloud files cannot open. Customer support systems go silent. Online stores stop taking orders. Remote workers still have laptops. But the work itself is trapped online. Then the supply chain starts to shake. Supermarkets cannot reorder normally. Warehouses cannot see live inventory. Restaurants cannot receive app orders. Factories cannot confirm parts. The food still exists. The trucks still exist. The workers still exist. But the information connecting them is broken. By day 3, shelves start changing. Water disappears first. Then bread. Then rice. Then baby products. Then medicine. People buy more than they need because nobody knows what comes next. Prices rise in some places. Not because the world has run out of goods, but because the system has gone blind. Hospitals keep working. But digital records become harder to access. Appointments become harder to manage. Lab results move slower. Pharmacy orders become harder to coordinate. Hospitals have backups. But not for a whole month offline. After 1 week, society splits. People with cash, radios, paper records, and local contacts manage better. People who depend completely on apps struggle. A local shop can still sell with handwritten receipts. But an online-only business may make 0 sales. Creators lose income. Freelancers lose clients. Remote companies freeze. People do not lose their skills. They lose the systems that made their skills valuable. By the 2nd week, governments return to old tools. Television becomes important again. Radio becomes important again. Public notices appear in streets. Schools use printed materials. Banks offer limited services. People stand in lines again. Life starts looking older, but it does not feel simpler, because we replaced the old systems with apps. Then international trade slows down. Ports need digital documents. Customs needs online systems. Shipping companies need tracking. Factories need parts from other countries. The ships still move. The trucks still move. But the instructions are missing. By the 3rd week, the crisis becomes financial. Businesses delay payments. Workers wait for salaries. Customers cannot pay normally. Trust starts weakening. People spend less. Companies cut costs. Some workers are paused. Some businesses close. At the same time, physical jobs become more valuable. Cashiers, drivers, warehouse workers, security workers, technicians, local repair people. People who can work locally become essential. People whose work depends fully on the internet become vulnerable. By the 4th week, people adapt. Stores use paper receipts. Communities use notice boards. Families visit each other in person. Local markets become more important. Cash circulates again. Radio stations gain influence. Life becomes slower, more local, and more uncertain. Then, after 30 days, the internet returns. Phones explode with notifications. Messages flood in. Payments restart. Websites come back. Businesses reconnect. Everyone celebrates. But the damage is already done. Some companies lost a month of revenue. Some workers lost income. Some deliveries failed. Some contracts were broken. Some customers never came back. The internet returning does not end the crisis. It starts the cleanup. The internet is not just where we scroll. It is where money moves. It is where work happens. It is where trust is confirmed. It is where life coordinates itself. So if the internet shuts down for 30 days, the world probably survives. But it becomes slower, poorer, more confused, and more local. The scariest part is not losing social media. The scariest part is realizing that when the internet disappears, everything else starts breaking in order.